books to sit on. Good.
Do you want a commentary?
No, I'm fine.
Are you ready? I'm not really ready.
Okay, I can be ready whenever.
Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to Eat Fish Because You Want To, Not Because You Have To, my limited series about fish and the Christian season of Lent. I think what it's ultimately about, what I'm learning about my passion for this, is it's about celebrating the fish sandwich in Minnetonka, / these are from Wayzata, but it's close. And then also celebrating the sacrifice of Jesus and the opportunity to get closer to Jesus because you want to, not because you have to.
Yep.
Which is becoming like a passion for me.
I love that.
This is Meg.
Hi.
Meg is the worship pastor at Mercy Hill, where I am also a pastor. Today we're eating MyBurger fish sandwiches. Mine says jerk on it because I got jerk.
Mine says sweet.
That's annoying. My favorite thing about this is the only fish sandwich that we're having that is a special menu item. Because,
That's exciting.
Yeah, no, and that really, well, no, psych. The McDonald's, the fish filet-o-fish,
Okay.
is a special menu item. How are the sweet potato fries?
Really good. Great choice.
I've never had these fries before. Smash the like button on these. Very good. Okay. Do you eat a lot of fish sandwiches?
No.
Cheers.
Cheers. Well, it's very square. I like the sauce. Is it too mayonnaise-y for you?
It is, but, you know.
I would take yours.
The buns at MyBurger are really good.
Mm-hmm.
The fries are like the best in town, in my opinion. I like the crunchiness of it.
Mm-hmm, me too. That's some thick breading.
It's really
Into
thick
it.
breading. I don't know what kind of fish this is.
Yeah, me neither do I.
Okay.
What are our options? Cod, walleye. Is that the only thing that you make?
Well, you know, Laurel, VIP, she's getting grouper, which is like, you know,
Chef's
if
kiss.
you're in Florida, chef's kiss. But that's kind of bending the rules.
We'll do that for Laurel.
This could even be like, in the spirit of McDonald's, like maybe multiple fish kind of
Oh yeah,
patties out. This has a fish stick quality to it.
it totally does, but in like a sweet, nostalgic way. Like,
Yeah, I'm
into
not
it.
against it. I like nice things, and I think that this is a nice thing. Okay. What's your experience with Lent as a growing up person?
As a growing up person, so I grew up in a Lutheran church.
Okay.
So we did Ash Wednesday, we did Lent. We had youth group on Wednesdays. So Ash Wednesday was always like a thing.
Okay.
We talked about fasting. I don't remember practicing it that much, like talking about what fasting means. I had friends who were Catholic, and so I remember very vividly sitting in the lunchroom, and they were talking about eating fit. I was very confused. Like, why?
Oh yeah, like on Friday at lunch.
On
That would be an intense choice for a Catholic child.
Yeah.
If you're a Catholic child and you're choosing to eat fish at lunch, or I guess a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah. It was most of the time it was sweets or like chocolate. That was what I gave up for Lent.
And did you really do it?
No. As an adult, I find that for me, I feel more drawn to fasting from things that aren't food.
Sure.
Last year I did social media. It was great.
Yeah,
There
if
are
it
more
doesn't like pull
opportunities.
you, then there's no point in giving it
Yeah.
up. I mean, I gave up Lent for Lent, so I'm not even.
Nice.
But that's the thing. I'm not saying that you have to do this.
Totally.
I guess like I think a lot of people that go to our church sort of gave up a lot of religious practices or never had them.
Yeah.
Then came to this relationship with Jesus thing, and then we're saying like, here's a tool
Yeah.
that theoretically moves you closer to God.
Yeah. And I remember like coming to Mercy Hill and experiencing the way that we explore our faith is much different than the like liturgical Lutheranism that I grew up in. And I remember being like, oh, it's so like boring, and I just didn't feel connected to that or whatever. And then now, however many years later, I'm like coming back around and like reveling in the beauty of like liturgy and these like beautiful prayers.
Yeah.
So it's like a really cool, I don't know, renaissance.
I like how you said that using other people's prayers like helps you
Yeah.
learn how to pray.
It's just beautiful. It's stunning. It's like people have been saying these things for thousands of years, and still they're like, they stir up something in you.
What are some
today.
like religious things that you're like, no, thank you? Like, I think a lot of times we're like adding to people's lists.
Yeah.
What is something that you were just like, for me right now, this wasn't a good idea? Could be like 5 years ago. It could be like 5 minutes ago.
I think for me in this season, the idea that like quiet time with the Lord has to look a certain way.
Okay.
Like, and I think there was a lot of like guilt that came with that after having a kid and being like, I can't figure this out. Like I felt like God was like, I'm in all of these things that you're doing. Like it's not this apportioned moment, whilst you're drinking your coffee that I am in. It's the mothering and the diaper changes and everything. And so that's been really beautiful.
Yeah, you just almost need like a prayer for changing the diaper.
It exists.
It does? Mm-hmm. That's cool.
It's stunning. Yep.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. And then do you have like a separate prayer when your kid pees on you?
It's called A Liturgy for the Moment of Frustration with the Child. It's a book called Every Moment Holy. It's all liturgy for moments, everyday moments. And there's
and
one.
And then you could do like the note card thing where you like.
Exactly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to something, I think it was about body image on the radio, and this lady's just like, the algorithm is not trying to help you.
100%.
Which I thought was really interesting because we are like inside of the algorithm of all of these different companies and all of their different desires, and it's just like, we have to make intentional choices when we're inside social media and when we're outside of social media, just to kind of work against these forces. I think a lot of times it was like, all you have to do is take a step in the direction you want to go, and then momentum will take over. But sometimes I feel like we just have to take certain steps to stay still.
Absolutely.
Because of what's pushing against us.
Fascinating.
It's fun to be an unpaid shills for these companies, though. Like, I'm enjoying.
Not for long.
I
just
love
can
MyBurger.
feel that we're going to get a sponsorship.
I'd love a MyBurger sponsorship for our community lunches so that everyone could have this.
Imagine being sponsored by MyBurger, but like X Games, like skateboard vibe. So like anytime you were on stage, you had to wear like a full outfit of MyBurger gear.
I always think about that when professional athletes wear Monster Energy drink stuff, because there's no way they drink that.
No.
Can you be a professional athlete and drink Monster Energy?
No. Because they have people who are like, this is what you, like, for your performance, for your health.
And nobody's like,
here's a monster.
Oh my goodness.
This is really good. Oh.
Cross fry.
A holy moment.
MyBurger, for me, the whole thing, this is the first time I've had the jerk fries, which are my spirit animal. 2 thumbs up. For me, the fish sandwich, 2 thumbs up. I'm not a critical critic.
This is it. That's delicious. And I even have the sweet ones. You can't lose with MyBurger.
Here, do you like a little bit of spice?
Yeah.
Can I swap fries with you? I have an idea.
Am I supposed to do this with you?
I
Okay.
think so. That's really a nice combo. Okay, eat fish because you want to, not because you have to. Subtract or add because of a desire to chase after Jesus, and maybe be a little bit more gentle to yourself.
Good, yeah. Perf.
What a video.
What a video.